Ilya, if I started my company prior to the marriage, will that company be my sole and separate property after divorce?
So, generally speaking, yes. If you started your business prior to the marriage, that means by statute that it is your separate property business. Now, the question is, has your interest in the business changed over time? So, for example, if you had a 50% interest in the business prior to the marriage, and then during the marriage you acquired an additional 25% interest in the business, that additional 25% interest could potentially be community property. Now, that is a community property component. In all likelihood, the business will still be awarded to you, so there's no risk that the business is going to be awarded to your spouse, or there's little risk that it'll be awarded to your spouse. But if you received additional interest in the business during the marriage, the community component grows. Now, if your interest in the business hasn't changed since the marriage, and you, for example, were 100% owner then and you're 100% owner now, what you have to do is you have to understand that there could be a community component if the business grew in value. So because you contributed your labor and efforts and your time and attention to the business during the marriage, that creates a community component. And what that is it's essentially a financial claim. We'll hire experts, we'll do a financial analysis, and we will come up with what that number is. And both sides will differ as to what that number is, and that's where the negotiations will focus on. But ultimately, the business will be awarded to you, and you might have an equalization payment to your spouse.